I mean, why is no one talking about this bike? Hello and welcome adventurers, I'm Frankie and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my voice, I've been sick the past couple of days, but today is an exciting day that I didn't want to miss because we have been invited to the exclusive press ride of the new Aprilia TUAREG RALLY, and it's an astonishing bike for me, and I've been looking at it for a long time, and for some reason nobody talks about it. So why I think it is a very interesting bike is because it is less than 200 kilograms, the rally version now. The normal Aprilia TUAREG, which is already pretty adventurous, was a bit over 200 kilograms. We are now under 200 kilograms. We have 20 millimeter more seat height. We also have lighter rims with tubes in it. And overall it's just a massively great adventure bike. And the reason why also is because with its 660cc motor, 2-cylinder, it's ready to hit the highway and spin the miles, but still it's very light, it's very agile. And so I'm really excited to test ride it. We are gonna head to Milano right now. I'll be there in 2 hours. We're gonna have lunch with Aprilia and then we are gonna test the bikes. And I will show you all the impressions I gather. So stay tuned, see you soon. Okay, so you can see it behind me and maybe you realize why I think this is such a weapon. I mean, just look at it compared to the normal Aprilia TUAREG, which is already a beauty. This one is just really badass, and what you see right off the bat is the high front fender, which will allow you to not have, you know, a mess here with mud, whatever. You're just very much geared up for those muddy adventures. You also have lighter rims and you have tubes in there, as I said. You have a better protection. You have that sweet SC Project exhaust, which is on their standard. And then if we go around the bike, we also have a different seat height. This one is 20 millimeters higher, and that's about it. But look at it, it looks so beautiful. And also there's a change in the suspension compared to the normal Aprilia TUAREG. This one is linear and not progressive. So what that means is if you are riding off-road, it's a lot better to kind of adjust the suspension because it's gonna be linear. So if there's a small bump, it's only gonna be affecting the suspension small. And then if you have a big bump, it's gonna affect it big. So that's linear. And for the normal TUAREG, you have a compression where it's not linear, but if you have a smaller bump, you know, the suspension is going to adjust pretty much because, for example, if you're highway riding, but then if you hit a harder jump, it's going to also make the suspension harder, which is good if you are traveling a lot in different circumstances. But we will see how this affects the ride, so stay tuned. I am back from the test ride and I am absolutely stunned. I really am mesmerized almost. I mean, I think only the video material is gonna speak some words, but I just quickly want to summarize what was the experience like with the TUAREG Rally. And you guys know I've been starting riding bikes with my off-road bikes with my Africa Twin. So this one was the heaviest, and then I started riding with my Husqvarna Norden, and now this one, 660cc, is again 250cc less than the Husqvarna Norden. And I must say there's so many things that this bike really does so well. If you come here to the front, it's all about stability. And it's, I don't know exactly how they achieved it, but the bike is just very stable. It's like doing exactly what you want it to do, and it saved me out of a lot of trouble today. There was a few situations where I was almost losing, you know, not especially the grip, but more of like just where I wanted to go, and it just went through anyway. So you have a lot of stability, and the fascinating thing is that even with 660cc, which makes it extremely light, it's less than 200 kilograms, you just have so much power still, 80 horsepower. And you know, the old generation of Tuaregs, there was a complaint that the throttle was not very, like the throttle control, it was not punchy at all. Someone said it was like riding a diesel, and I think they really put a lot of emphasis in fixing that thing, so it just looks so gorgeous. Especially now on the Aprilia TUAREG RALLY, the throttle is very punchy. It's very fast. So even if you just, you know, strike the throttle a little bit, it's just gonna absolutely rip. It's great for doing wheelies as well. But still, even if you do, you know, kind of just punch the throttle, it still has so much balance, so much perfect weight distribution in some ways. And the cool thing is, I mean, it looks very, maybe I need to show it from the front, but it looks just so gnarly and so race ready. But still on this bike you could mount, and I can blend in the other video that I did, you could, you know, mount your side cases here. You could put up some more plates there to pack your luggage. You have cruise control, you have a very nice quick shifter. And what I wanted to say with this is, even though it looks very gnarly, it looks very race ready, which you can do with it, you can also travel with it. So for me, it's kind of like, I don't know why I should get a bigger bike than a 660cc, because that keeps my weight low. And I remember when I was riding with the Africa Twin, it was the biggest horror was pushing the bike through, you know, stuff, because once you lean too much over, it's just you just lose the bike because it's too heavy. And this one feels like an enduro, like a rally bike, in the sense of power, but then again it has comfort like a adventure bike. So you have best of both worlds for me, and that would be also my conclusion. You know, you have tube system here, so no more tubeless, which I'm a big fan of when I'm traveling all around the world, but some people really like the tube system better. So I think it's, you either like it or you hate it. And also, you know, this SC Project exhaust, I don't know what to say. It's just, it's the best sounding exhaust I've heard with Euro 5 Plus. So they did everything right. They have a retro exhaust system, which is standard, by the way, on the TUAREG RALLY. They have perfect protection from elements with the windshield, you know, with those little curvings here. You have protection when you're riding, and you have a perfectly nice 240 millimeters suspension. So yeah, I don't know what else much to say, but I mean, the guy who raced with the bike, I think Chocobo is his name exactly. He won all the races he participated in with this bike, including Africa Eco Race and also Hellas Rally. So that's it. I don't know. You can realize I'm kind of starting to become a fan of this bike, and I mean, it's my personal channel, it's not that big yet. So I think I can really be honest when I say I like my Husqvarna Norden, and it's a great bike for everyone who just wants to also make a bit longer expeditions. But if you look for something where you have maximum fun, but still be able to go and travel with it, hit the highway, this bike might be one of the best on the market at the moment. And to conclude this, I also want to show you about the seat, and I hope I can just put my camera down here. Oh, I don't know where it went now. Okay, so Maybe you can not hear me anymore, but what I want to show you is we have a seat height of 913 millimeters, but the seat is so nicely concepted that you can still get a lot of your feet down. So you'll see. Let's see, know what I mean? Pretty crazy. So, as you can see, even though 913 millimeters is a lot, you have steady grip, you have steady contact with the environment, and that's also important when riding off-road. So that's also another win for me. The other thing I realized, which is kind of a little bit disturbing or just not my type, is the back, which is okay. Not everyone has to like everything, but also the side stand here. It kind of has contact with your sole when you are standing for off-roading. So that is actually the only thing I really dislike about the bike. So yeah, this is a very low effort video. I didn't have much time to cut it, and I just thought while I'm here for 1000 PS, where I put out a German video, I can also take you with me, for those who don't speak German, and also get a more unfiltered or more, let's say, just personal kind of experience about the bike. So that was the press ride. Now we're gonna have dinner, and the little small town medieval village that I'm here right now, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I hope I can show you around a bit after, a little bit after. Absolutely mesmerizing and beautiful. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and at this point I already say thank you for watching and enjoy riding. Bye guys. So as you can see, being invited to a press ride is not only cool to ride the bikes, but also, I mean, what an experience. This, I've never seen something like that. It's literally a town. Look at that frame. It's literally a town that was found in the Renaissance, well, built in the Renaissance, and then it was abandoned for 300 years. And then 200 years or so, somebody said that we're gonna build it up again in a nice style. So now we're doing a time traveling series here. And later we're gonna have lunch, no, not lunch, sorry, dinner in one of the Italian restaurants here and enjoy the evening. And tomorrow I'll already ride back to my hometown again, so it was a very short, brief experience, but it was very worth it, and it's great to just, learn something about new bikes, to always stay open, to also test new things. And yeah, that was it. So gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. All right, bye.